What's up, guys? Trance here for the Saturday pickup, the weekend pickup. Usually on the weekends I go out and I pick up like random stuff like games or collectibles or whatever. This weekend happened to be Free Comic Book Day nationwide. Basically, Free Comic Book Day is where you go to your local comic book shop and then you just get free comics. You usually have them out at the tables or the stands or whatever. A lot of participants, Marvel, DC, Image, RG Comics, so you can get a nice little variety of free comics for free on this, I guess, I wouldn't call it a holiday, but, you know, this occasion. So I went to two comic book stores in Northwest DC, had the Power Glove on, had the Mega Buster on my left hand, so, you know, walking down the street, you know, caught the train. They were doing costume contests at Phantom Comics, but you know, it was a pretty cool event. Lots of people in costume, you know, kids were there, you know, adults were there, so it had a, you know, pretty good time. Unfortunately, the comic book selection at Phantom Comics was not really that great for Free Comic Book Day. So once I got comics from there, I went to Big Planet Comics on U Street, and they had a much larger selection of comic books. So we're gonna get things started with the pickups, the comic book stash, which is actually all of these. Saw the pictures, a lot of comics I picked up, and of course I stepped at step 2 books a million to get a few more comics as well that I paid for. They have this buy 2 graphic novel, get 1 free, so basically I picked up some things there too, but I'll get to that after the free comics. So the first free comic I got was the Sonic the Hedgehog and the Mega Man Worlds United prelude. Just like how Archie did last year, they had the Worlds Collide issue 0. They're doing the same thing here with the double-sided cover, so you have the Mega Man cover and the Sonic the Hedgehog cover. So it's pretty cool, a little collector's comic. Like I said, you can buy it only for Free Comic Book Days when you get this comic. The next comic is Street Fighter. Apparently there's a Street Fighter comic book series now. I know there was a manga a few years ago, but it looks like Udon will be rebooting Street Fighter into comic book form. So it's a very nice comic, lots of detail between fight scenes, you know, between Ken and Ryu, and there's even some little funny comic book. There's some comics in here called Street Funnies, I believe, like little, you know, little jokes between, like, you know, the cast, you know, the cast of characters or whatever, some portrait art. So it's a pretty cool comic. Next free comic I got was actually a manga. It's actually Attack on Titan. The Attack on Titan manga is for free. I've heard nothing but good things about this series. I'll check it out later. Next is a preview of the Secret Wars that looks like it begins on May 20 of this month. Actually, it looks like Marvel is doing yet another Secret Wars series as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Next thing I got was a Marvel Avengers little guidebook, you know, just some I guess some, it's like a little encyclopedia, like the Avengers origins, like Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. And so more basically give you a rundown of the history of the Avengers. You know, they were created by Jack Kirby. Basically all of the steps he took to create these this ensemble cast of superheroes. It's pretty cool, so you know, you can't beat that for free. The next comic was the New 52 Futures End. DC Comics has rebooted the entire line of comics, I guess. And I believe the new series is called The New 52. So this stars Terry McGinnis as, you know, we all know him from the Batman Beyond. And it's basically, I guess, all of the superheroes in the DC universe have basically come to an end. So it looks like Terry McGinnis has to go back in time and stop all of this from occurring. Next comic is Secret Wars number 0. Secret Wars number 0 is basically what the preview book leads on to, and this looks like the prologue to all the events that are happening. So you have on the cover, it looks like you got Spider-Man, that's Miles Morales, you got Falcon, You got Iron Man, the female Thor. On the back, you got Captain America and the regular Thor, and you got Nova. So it looks like a lot of stuff is going on here. So I'm definitely checking this out. If you have the book or not, just get the actual series. This is next book, the all new, all different Avengers. I'm not familiar with this one, but it looks like everyone in kit form. That's all I can say. I don't know much about it, but on the back is an interesting advertisement for something called the Uncanny Inhumans. And if you guys don't know, the Inhumans is actually the next Marvel project coming up for Phase 3 as well, so be on the lookout for that. Next is Pokemon X and Y. Looks like there's actually a few stories in here from Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Adventures Black and White. So you get this cool little book. You know, you have Fennekin, Chespin, and Trophy on the front with the X and Y protagonists as well. So it's a very nice pickup. So next, I want to move on to things I've actually bought at Books A Million. The first thing being recommended by a few of my comic book fan friends, Rage of Ultron. I haven't finished reading Age of Ultron yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about this book. It's a hardcover book. I like most of their softcover books, so it looks like it's a pretty epic story. But once again, I'm going to actually read Age of Ultron first before I actually attempt to read this, because this apparently continues after Age of Ultron. The next book caught me by surprise. It's actually The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, adaptation by Shotaro Ishinomura. I think this was the manga that appeared in Nintendo Power in the early 90s, before the game came out, or during the games, or after the game's release. So it's a pretty nice book. It's about, I don't know how many pages it is. It's about 195 pages long. Very nice art, very nice cover. I'll be reading this definitely for sure as a Zelda fan, because it's something that needs to go in my collection. Because if you guys didn't know, Link to the Past is actually my favorite Zelda game of all time. Not Ocarina, Link to the Past. So I really have to read this book. So I'll be checking it out. And since Books A Million had a buy two get one free, I managed to pick up the third book, which is, you know, the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm not really a big fan of Silver Age Marvel comics, but this is a story that I have to read. I've heard nothing but great things about the Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos' quest to impress death, yada yada yada. All of the Marvel superheroes and supervillains clashing against one another. It's a great story. It's a great epic. I can't wait to get into it. Silver Age Marvel, you know, art style is a little weird to me, you know, compared to today, but I don't discriminate. It's a great story. I'm gonna read it. So that's it. Those are all of my comic book pickups for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, if you like the video, you know, give it a like, subscribe. You know, this is my second video of me doing this kind of stuff. So I'll be doing some more of these in the future. So if you went to Free Comic Book Day, I hope your comic book day was as awesome as mine. You got a whole lot of cool stuff. Free comics, DC, Marvel, Image, Archie, whatever you like. You know, it's what you like. And I hope you enjoy your Free Comic Book Day. So until next time, Trance out. You guys have an awesome morning, evening, or afternoon, no matter what time you're watching this. You'll always be an awesome person. So thanks a lot.